Check, check, 2, 2. Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskey. I'm Brian Hennessy. Oh, f off. Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskey. I'm Brian Hennessy, and we're gonna. Oh, how did I start the last one? Drinking. Drinking. I'm Brian Hennessy. On today's episode, we're gonna be drinking some pot still whiskey. Boom. The newest release from the single cask range of Powers. Friends of Middleton single cask. Let's drink some whiskey. Brand new pot still. This is from the single cask range. We have no idea when these are being brought out or who is bringing them out. It's not anybody that can just bring out the Power single cask range. It's generally speaking some of IDL's best customers is the information that I got, or somebody who has a long line and history with Irish whiskey. So this is the Powers single cask release for the Friends of Middleton Facebook page. This is special in a number of different ways. Firstly and foremostly, this is the first one to come out at cask strength. Now, why is that a big deal? Because cask strength kicks ass. 54.3%, 12-year-old, yielding 204 bottles. Cask number 151316. Now, as it is the first of a cask strength release, I suppose I should probably give you a bit of history and insight between or behind the fellas who run the Facebook page, Ian Garrett, Eddie Darcy. They're huge advocates for cask strength. Why? Well, they feel that cask strength leaves a lot of the flavors in it. It's not watered down. Generally speaking, if you have a release that's 46, 43, 40%, it's watered down. It doesn't come out of the cask at that strength. And what happens when you water something down? You lose a lot of the character of the whiskey. You lose a lot of the flavor. You lose a lot of the nose. Sure, it's still well balanced. It's still a beautiful whiskey. There still has great attributes, but it's missing its DNA. I mean, it's missing its strength, really. And that was the whole basis behind this release, and this particular release, was that it had to be cask strength. So it's the first cask strength single cask Powers. It's the first for a Facebook group. Oh yeah, and the box is biodegradable. So yeah, they used to be wooden boxes, which I didn't bring and I don't have, and that's okay. But yeah, so they're gone down the whole, what'd you call that? Environmentally friendly. Planet friendly. Green. They're going green. Oh, another one actually. This is the first single cask in the brand new bottles. Now, there's a little bit of hate with the bottle. They think it looks very retro, or it looks too retro, or it looks too, I don't know. I can't even think of the word. Those dudes that go around wearing cuffed up pants and like they wear baseball hats and glasses. Hipsters. So I like it. I think it's cool. I think I don't see any problem with refreshing a brand's label or identity. Who cares? Once the juice is good. And I've tried this. I've tried it, and it's good. I mean, it's damn good. It's the first cask strength, so it was inevitably it's going to be a powerhouse. Even that noise. It's going to be a powerhouse. No, I don't want to drink too much of it because this will kick my ass. A little bit about this. Let's talk about the whiskey. Actually, I should have said this already, but this is first fill bourbon aged for 12 years. Now, this was bottled, I think, in April. It should say it right around here, January, February, March. Oh, the light isn't great. Yeah, April. April 6th, actually, it was bottled. So 12 years in first fill bourbon, non-chill filtered, no E150A coloring in it. This is its natural state. And this is what the guys in Friends of Middleton Facebook page wanted it to be. And it wasn't until later on that another man came on board to help out with the whole thing, John Fleming from Carryout in Killarney. So it was a limited release of 204 bottles, and it was gone like that. There was so many people on the waiting list that they actually had to go and cut down on the bottles so that they could release miniatures so people could try this. Now, with this, we got glasses, we got pins, we got decanter caps. It was really well priced, well presented for 204 euros. The first ever single cask that was from Powers that was cask strength. Now, enough about that. We need to drink a little bit of this. It is incredibly beautiful. First off, it reminds me very much of a Powers John's Lane 12-year-old on steroids. It is amped up in every respect of the word. And the thing I really love about Powers, it is one of my favorite whiskeys, so I am a little biased. I've always, since I tried the 12-year-old years ago, I love it. And this is 12-year-old, but it's cask strength. Now, obviously, a little bit different, but Powers really has on that nose, when you let it sit in the glass for a little while, it tends to turn a little nutty, and you're just getting that beautiful honeyed sweetness, that nuttiness, dried fruits, pot still spice. It's very, very Moorish, and even from nosing it, you would know that, you know, it's got a little something extra. As it opens up more, you get a little more of that oak. There's a lovely sweet candied note on top of it. That's really good. Maybe a hint of cinnamon or nutmeg. Not really. All right, so we got the nose. Let's have a little taste. Ooh, wow. Dried fruits, beautiful. Pot still spice, lovely balance with the oak and sweetness. Definitely the dried fruits, it's gorgeous. Yeah, when it sits in the glass a little bit longer, then you get that nutty note. And then a hint of the oak. I mean, it's an awesome example of cask strength Powers. And it is the first one. They did a great job with this. I know that the guys that do run the Facebook page had a couple of different samples provided to them. And I think there was 2 first fill bourbons and 1 second fill bourbon. So I lost my spot. I forgot what I was talking about because we had a little microphone difficulties. But to sum up about this, look, this took about 18 months. Thereabouts is what I was told roughly, for this to come from dream to reality. And it's the guys behind the Facebook group that really pushed this, and they brought it to another level, and they came with a cask strength, and everything, like, from start to finish has been meticulous. It is something to cherish, and it is something that you're not necessarily easily going to come across. I would very much doubt that you would see these in many different pubs in Ireland. I know of a handful, but I don't even know if they're retailing them yet. If you do come to Ireland and you are down around the Kilkenny area, I'll try and update this the best I can to keep you posted on, because this is something you have to try without a shadow of a doubt. I'll leave a link to the Facebook group down below. They are everything about Midleton Distillery. So Midleton is Powers, Method of Madness. You have your Midleton Very Rare, your Redbreast, Green Spot, all that kind of stuff comes from Midleton, and it's everything about them. It's a great group. It's really interactive. It's really active. The guys are a wealth of knowledge, and if you're looking or starting out in Irish whiskey, it's the perfect place to start. One of the most perfect places to start. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'll get you more content coming out. We have plenty of videos coming up. I'm very active myself on Instagram, The Whiskey Chaser. Just have a search for me there. It's all about Irish whiskey, where we are, where we're going, what we're drinking, who we're chatting to. we're in the likes of this Shebeen, or we're in one of the bigger pubs in town or wherever in Dublin. Hit me up on Instagram. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try and get back to everybody as soon as I can. And otherwise, listen, keep drinking Irish whiskey, and we'll see you next time. Sláinte. That all right?